Hi folks, this is all the fruit, and for years I wanted to harvest and try those ornamental pears here. There is a whole row of them along the tram in the little town of Schriesheim. I've been watching them dozens of times and even nibbled them once in summer, but they were too tart and too unripe. But now's the time, towards the end of October, after a very hot and dry year. It's almost too late already. Here I managed to dislodge a couple pears which are very late in the season. Most of them are already completely brown. And here are some on the ground which I think should still be okay. Let's start with this one, which looks underripe. I guess it developed too late. Phew. Still tart and sour. Juicy but tart and sour. The other ones are soft. A lot of the older pear varieties, they turn soft when they get ripe, and then you eat them. Of course, you cannot sell anything like this to a modern customer, but as soon as they get brown, the tartness disappears and this typical mushy pear aroma appears. This one is still not too sweet and still sour, just because it's an ornamental variety. Let's try this one. I would guess that it's in a perfect stage of ripeness. You could see that it's mushy and brown inside, despite the skin still being yellow. So that's what it looks like. A bit more sweet, a bit less sour, edible, but not as sweet as those old village pears, which are more common places like Bulgaria. In Germany, I've rarely seen them. Those pears which get edible when they look brown. I guess here for a long time customers have been in horror and not wanting to eat those. They're okay. They're not really rotten. The cells just exploded and the cell juice oxidized. Of course, now the smallest wound, the smallest nibbling by an animal will rot the pear, but for now it's not rotten. Yeah, nothing special. As I said, a mix of sweet and sour, typical pear flavor. Definitely not as good as other mushy pears I've tried, but definitely edible, despite being an ornamental pear. There are so many different ornamental pears appearing now everywhere in the last years, and I want to try them all. So folks, those were some strange but not too unpleasant ornamental pears. Stay tuned for a lot more fruit videos from the beautiful and fruit-rich town of Schriesheim in Germany. And of course, don't forget to like, share, comment and subscribe.